Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're taking a look at the Gravity Sword CX case for the iPhone 6. Now this case comes in a wide variety of colors, and it's available for pre-order, and it's $54. Now inside the packaging, you're going to get the case itself, which is an aluminum bumper style case, the installation tool, and then 2 extra screws. Now this case has 2 screws that it uses to hold itself together. I'm just going to quickly undo them so you can see what it's about, and then I'll install it off camera just for the sake of time. But basically, you use this tool to unscrew the 2 tiny screws, and when I say tiny, you'll see what I mean once I get one of them off. They're quite small, so you want to make sure that you don't lose them. I mean, the good thing about it is that you don't have to fuss too much for the installation, but there you can see just how small they are. You can barely see it on the palm of my hand. So you get a couple extra ones, which is good. So, I mean, there's a good chance you could lose one if you're not careful, because the other thing is they don't go in very far, so you don't have to fuss with screwing, these things in forever. It's just a couple turns and you've got an installation completed. Now, when you go to install these, obviously you're not going to want to over tighten them because you'll lock the phone on the case forever by stripping the screws. So just be careful. Now, the reason I took those off is just to show you on the inside, you've got this like bumper liner that will protect your phone. And basically to install this, and I still have a dummy 6, my 6 hasn't gotten here yet, you're going to slide the phone in like so until it's all the way up at the top, and then take the bottom section and latch it over the case like that, and then replace the screws. Now, I'll try to do one on camera. They're so small that you really have to kind of be right on top of it to do it, but let's see if I can't get this installed on camera. I hold the pieces get together like that, and then just grab the tool and turn until the screws are tight. Again, you just want to tighten them until you feel the small amount of resistance like that, and then stop. So I broke my promise. I said I was going to install it off camera, but I'll do it on. See, that's what can happen with the screws if you're not careful. When you go to put them in, they can bounce off the case and then end up on the floor. So just be careful where you're doing this, just in case. Like I said, luckily they give you 2 more, and you can, use those should you lose them. The tool also, I don't find the easiest to use. See, I can never get a good grip on it, but I do think that this is one of the easier installations. Some of the other bumper cases that we've checked out use like 4 screws or more even to hold itself together, where with this one you only have the 2, and in a matter of like a minute or so after I futz around with this, you can have this thing installed. So there's the finished installation, and I'm good to go. And I think this black and silver color looks awesome on the slate gray version of the iPhone 6. Now, with most aluminum bumper style cases, you don't get much in the way of lay on the table protection, and this one really is no different. The bumper just comes up even with the glass and even with the back of the phone. So if you're someone who's concerned mightily about scratches, you're going to want to use a skin of some kind or a screen protector at the very least. You have one large cutout on the bottom there for the speaker, the lightning port, the headset jack, and mic. And then on the side, you have another large cutout for the volume up and down and the mute switch. The power button actually has a metal button built in, and I can feel, even with this dummy phone, the nice amount of tactile feedback that you get from the case. I'm going to go with the same assumption on this one as with the previous versions of this case, and that is that there is no impact on any sort of reception issue or Wi-Fi or anything like that. The last version of this case was just fine, and I can't see this one being any different. I really think this is a nice, affordable, very sleek, modern looking bumper style case with great grip and a really good look. So if you're in the market for a new bumper, check out all of the offerings from Gravity. You can learn more about them via the link I'll have in the video description. I'll also have a link down there to my full review of this case over on runaroundtech.com. As always, if you have any questions about this product or anything else, be sure to drop me a line down below. Otherwise, have a great day.